Good morning, everybody. Hey, happy Saturday morning to you. It is almost time to start an auction. We've got a lot of good stuff today, guys. Welcome to, hey, my man Mark is here. And we're just kind of scrambling right now. Here we go. And Mark, of course, as you know, is one of my moderators. And glad to have you here, Mark. 7 Stacks, Unknown, El Tigre is here. Tuli, another moderator. Jay Swartwood, Snoopy's here. TJF, man, good crew this morning, really good crew. And I hope you guys are having a nice morning so far, maybe a cup of coffee, maybe a little breakfast, a little Cocoa Puffs or whatever you might have had. We had bacon and French toast this morning. And TJF, yep, here we go. We're getting ready to start in just a moment. And let me put my phone on silent so I don't get disturbed. There we go. Do not disturb is on. You have my full and undivided attention. And let me go over the rules. Every week it seems like we have some new folks here. So I will throw on the instructions and just kind of give a brief overview of how we do things around here. And as you veterans know, you don't need to be a member in order to participate. However, membership does have its privileges, and shipping is $5, but it's free if you're a member at level 2, 3, or 4. And we have a growing list of members, and I always, especially in my coin shop videos, my longer videos, I always like to give a shout out to my members, which we appreciate very, very much. And please keep track of what you purchase. After the auction, we would appreciate it if you would pay promptly via PayPal, CashApp, or Venmo. And any of those three is accepted. And the information is in the video description. So if you look down in the video description, you can see all those details. Bid increments. If you look to your left here on the screen, anything under $100 is a $1 bid increment. And anything over $100, then we do $5 bid increments. And there'll be plenty of things under $100, and there'll be a few items over $100. I've got a really nice JM bar today, by the way. And whoops, I don't want a face reveal. And there we go. You got that serial number there, Johnson Matthey. I know some people say Johnson Matthey. Others say Johnson Matthey. I kind of go with that. And so there we go. So there will be other things over $100 offered today. And don't forget, I need your address for shipping. And that goes not only for buyers, but GAW winners. Mm-hmm. And, I'm kind of thinking it would be a lot easier for us for the GAW winners. If you win something, we'll just toss your winnings, your little $6 quarter here, pure or 90% silver, in with your winnings. And if you don't win on that particular day, we could just hold it for the next time you win something. That way we're not paying for shipping just for one tiny little quarter. That might be a good idea. We'll see how that goes. But either way, let's see. Mike has shown up. Mark is just, party animal is just getting home from a bonfire, probably out in Outback somewhere, and but not drinking Foster's. He says that's only for Americans. I'm not sure exactly what he drinks. I'll have to find that out. 7 Stacks, Cranky Stacker. Hey, I don't know if you're cranky in the morning, cranky in the evening, cranky all day, but we're glad to have you here, Cranky. And he makes a little frowny face and a thumbs up. And Dave Cooper's here. Morning, Dave. And Steve Oakey is here. Hi, Steve. All right, guys, we have people gathering up. And so we're going to start with a giveaway. That's our tradition around here. So let me show you what we're playing for. a couple of quarters. I haven't seen RH sound off yet. Hey, Donald, there'll be plenty of Libertads of various varieties, graded, ungraded, and even proof. So, Donald, stick around, my friend. There you go. We're playing for a couple of quarters here on the giveaway. And I have not seen RH say he's here. So maybe we'll have double the chances here. DK is here. And so we're going to give 2 prizes. The first 2 to answer correctly and get this question answered correctly will be the winner. And winner A and winner B, basically, because the prizes are the same. There we go.
Good luck, everyone, and good morning to you.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you're ready for the auction.
Mrs. T.
So here we go. First question.
All right. Hopefully you have some fast fingers there. And this is, how many of you are movie fans? Here we go. What year was the movie Scarface featuring Al Pacino released? Now, if you know this off the top of your head, you obviously have a tremendous advantage over all the people that are busy Googling right now. And they're furiously just Googling away, Scarface year, boom. And but if you knew it right, oh my, this guy must have a photographic memory or something else. I'm looking here. Could it be?
Yeah, it could be. Yep, I saw it too.
I see Donald in New Mexico. He says, doing well, Mark. How are you doing? Question mark. And out of the woodwork comes RH, the great RH, the notorious RH. And then Gary says 2001. Oh, no, way after that. Silver Lumberjack guessed 1991. DK said 78. And Dave Cooper. Dave Cooper. Was there a baseball player named Davey Cooper or Dave Cooper? 1983 is correct. Mark, you were so close. 1982 was a good guess, off by 1 year. And Donnie, you were just late. 1983 was the year we're accepting. And there you go, 1983. And the first GAW is in the books. So let's do the first auction. We'll start with something pretty simple. And I only have one of these I'm offering this morning. One single one. It's an old OPM bar. Old OPM bar, 1 ounce bar. And we'll get the auction going at a $1. My buddy SGT uses this phrase. I kind of like it. Buck and go. We'll throw it up there for $1 and let's go. We'll see who starts the bidding. You guys will kind of, if you're new here, you'll get to know the format. What we do is we start the bidding, and once it kind of slows down, it goes back and forth, it slows down for about 5 seconds or so. I'll say going once, going twice, and then eventually I'll say sold. And then whoever has it before I say sold gets the win. If you came in after the word sold, I am sorry, you're out of luck. You'll just have to go on to the next one. And I'm looking at Mike at $30. Ooh, for some vintage silver, that would be a steal to start the morning. And Tuli is my faithful moderator. And along with Mark, we'll let the moderators moderate. And also Central Michigan Stacker. Not sure if he's arrived yet.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, he is. Central Michigan is here. There we go. And Unknown is at 32. So, Mike, you're out, my friend. Unknown is at 32 on some vintage silver. You've got the little logo is there, that little squiggly. But Ohio Precious Metals, the controversial Ohio Precious Metals that got put out of business because of some shenanigans that they were up to. And RH is at 33. I think RH is not only really good when it comes to trivia, I think he knows his metals pretty well because he seems to know when they are undervalued, and the dude wins a lot, but he also buys a fair share and a good amount as well to contribute to the channel. Some of you may be thinking throughout the auction, I could go get this for 50 cents cheaper somewhere else. Guys, a lot of people show up here to support the channel, and we very much appreciate that. All right, I'm looking at RH33. I'm going to say going one time, and we'll see if anybody else. There's also, if you're new here, something called being a sniper. When you're a sniper, you wait till the last second and try to time it for right before I say sold. I'm saying RH at 33 going 2 times, which that is a really, really good buy. RH going 2 times, and then it's sniper time. I'm typing out the word, going once, going twice, and sold. Sold to RH at $33. Good buy, RH. Good purchase there. That's actually less than I paid for it. So you're off the board with a good bargain there. And our next item is actually a grouping of items. Here you go. We've got Libertads. And what we noticed last week, this worked out pretty well. We did this, basically this thing called bin, buy it now. And so what we have, Mrs. T, do we have any more of these laying around? Oh, there's one way in the corner. We have several years, and we started doing a buy it now. We have 2 1982s. We have 2 1983s. This is an 82. We have 2 1985s. That's an 83. And we have 2 1986s. There's an 83. And here's 86. We'll put that over there. And 85. We've got right here. We'll just stand that up right there. If it not, yeah, it'll balance. And there we go. We've got 82, 83, 85, and 86. And they all went pretty quickly. Let me spread this out here. At $60. $60 for bin. Just say bin 82, bin 83, bin 85, bin 86. And let us know which ones you want. Just say bin. And if you want more than one, say bin 82 times 2. And we'll just start taking them off the thing.
Steve Oki wants bin 2.
And say, Steve, you have to denote which ones you want. The 82,
bin 85
83.
too. He wants bin 85.
Let's see. Steve Oki takes the 2 1985s. Okay, those are off the board. Those are off the board. They're gone. And then we have, let's see, who else? Steve Oki says bin 85 times 2.
Did you?
So yeah, Central Michigan, just let us know if you're interested what year. Central Michigan says bin 2, 1982. You got them. Those 2 are gone. And there they go. So we have 83 and 86. And so if anybody is interested, you've got 2 1983s. You've got 2 1986s. And there you go. 83 and 86 are what we have. And they're there for you to consider. Steve says bin 83. So I assume since he didn't say 2, he just wants 1 1983. So there you go. And so now we have an 83 and 2 1986s for you right there. And this is one of those things, guys. You go into your coin shop, you ask for Libertads, and Donald, you might know the answer to this. Oh, we just had some and they sold in about 5 minutes. The next guy that came in bought them all. And so that's normally what happens. Central Michigan, the price is $60 on the bins. That's what we did last week, and they seem to go pretty quickly because these are old school. These are the ones with the edge lettering that everybody likes, and the eagle and the snake. And by the way, you might notice here, they're in really good shape. They are in really good shape. I don't know if any of you are into grading your coins, but these are pretty good shape. All right. We will put these off to the side. We'll just put bin $60 and put those off to the side as we get ready for our next auction item. And throughout the auction, if anybody is interested, here they are for your consideration. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Let me widen out just a little bit as we offer up some more goodies for you. All right, so I've been acquiring different things just to see what your interest might be. And so Mrs. T is going to let me know what I paid for these. So there we go. Australian koala. Australian koala. Let me zoom in a little bit. And oh, by the way, congratulations to the buyers. Thank you, Unknown, for reminding me. And HVAC, yeah, I've been acquiring new Libertads. The ones in my stack are intact, and these are new ones that I've been able to acquire. And no, I wouldn't sell the ones from my deep stack. Actually, I've been adding. So every time I, get 10 more to offer you, guess what happens to a couple of them? Whoop, right into my stack. And so my stack is growing. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do a Libertad full stack video sometime within the next few weeks because my stack has grown. And Unknown starts being 45. Okay, I'll start there. Why not? A little below what I paid for it, but okay, not a problem. And there you go, Koala 2023. And by the way, this is an MS70. So this is a perfect example from our friends down under, Australian koala. There she is. Kind of looks like a burnished on this side. It's like a kind of a matte finish with the queen being bright, shiny. And kind of same thing with this. The koalas themselves are bright, shiny, like proof-like, and the background is kind of frosted. We're at Steve at 51. Jay Swartwood threw a bid in there. Tuli. Notice that one. And Unknown answers back with 52. And there we go on the koala. We've got ourselves a good old-fashioned auction now. And those are pretty. Especially with the MS70. It's a perfect example. It doesn't get any better than that. And so we'll go. Steve, you're out. Unknown, we're going to say going one time to Unknown. Steve responds with 55. So Steve resets it at 55. And there we go. Steve's got in the lead at 55. And I'll say Steve going one time. And Unknown, you're out. Jay Swartwood, you're out. Not too far behind. Right now, Steve Oakey is in the lead. And I'm going to say going two times. And once again, thank you for those who've been those old school Libertads. All right. Sniper time. Going once. Going twice.
Jay Swartwood's 56.
Oh, we've got another bid. Just rolled in. Jay Swartwood at 56. Now, Steve, you're out. Jay is in the lead at 56. So I'll start the whole process over, going once. And we'll see. Oh, Steve fires back immediately at 57. And I'll say 57. And let's see. That would be Steve is in. Jay is out by a couple of bucks. Going once to Steve at 57. And then going two times for the MS70. Perfect example there. Going once. Going twice. Sniper time. Sold to Steve Oakey. And Steve, I have two of these, and that's it. That's all I have this morning. Would you like one or two? They're both MS70s. And your choice, Steve. Just let me know. And Mark says, good pickup. Of course, the Aussie is, of course, happy that we've got some Australian silver going today. And Steve wants both. There you go. both to Steve Oki.
Okay.
And thank you very much, Steve. Next, I have something very interesting to offer to you. Take a look at this. This is called a 5 pesos. 5 pesos Mexican silver. I know Central Michigan loves his Mexican silver. 1947. Let me see if I get this to focus just a little bit better. There it is. 1947. It's Mexican, 90% silver. And there you go. You've got that, and I've got 3 of them. And that's it. 3 of them. And that's it. And we're going to start these at, this is not quite an ounce. It's 0.868 ounces. So almost an ounce. Beautiful Mexican silver from 1947. What the heck? Let's just start it at $30. And the winner will have the option of taking 1, 2, or 3. It'll be their prerogative. Sometimes folks take all 3, like what just happened just now. So here we go. $30 something. You start me off. These are cool coins. And there's the reverse for you to see. Let me put it there. There you go. And the Indian on that, the Mexican warrior. My pronunciation is going to be terrible. It's either Cuauhtémoc or Cuauhtémoc. I think it's Cuauhtémoc. I'm not positive on that, but it's there's a whole new interest in that design with those silver rounds that came out. When did they come out, guys? About 4 years ago, 3 years ago. They call them the Aztec calendar rounds. Well, this is the real thing. This is the real thing from 1947. And you got some cool Mexican silver to consider there. I'm looking at Steve at 40. He likes the Mexican silver. And let's see who else is interested in this cool 90% Mexican silver. On the reverse there, you've got, actually, this is the obverse. In Mexican coinage, the eagle and the snake are the obverse. And so on the obverse, you've got the eagle and the snake, and you've got the Mexican Aztec warrior on the reverse. I'm looking at unknown. I know he loves his Mexican silver as well. I love my little Mexican as well. Sitting to my left.
Why little?
Well, you want me to call you a big Mexican?
Well, I guess I'll take little versus a big Mexican.
Before I put my foot in my mouth, Steve Oakey's got $45 right there. And on the 90% 5 pesos, the 5 pesos from Mexico. And I'm going to say, going one time to Steve, and from 1947, man, that's some old silver there. Steve at 45, going once, going twice. Let's see if unknown or some of those other interested parties are interested in the old sniperoo. Going once, going twice, and
Central Michigan, 48.
So
Central,
snipe action from the Central Michigan Stacker. I told you guys he loves his Mexican silver, and he makes coin shop videos, and he knows you walk into the coin shop, how often do you get lucky enough to find those? So Central Michigan, the only question is, how many would you like? Would that be 1, 2, or 3? Your choice. Fancy Nancy's here. Hey, Fancy Nancy. And we have over 40 people hanging out with us this morning. Central Michigan knows the bargain. When he sees one, he takes all 3. And congratulations once again. All right. And here we go. Next, we have something. I got to zoom out for this. And while I'm busy zooming out, don't forget, for those of you who enjoy Mexican coinage, you've got the bin, $60, and 3 old school Mexican silver Libertads, 1 full ounce of Mexican silver. And let me show you what I got. Something interesting. And this is the only one I have. I bought it on a whim. And if you are a movie fan, this is the 40th anniversary 1-ounce silver coin. Let me do a little unboxing here. I'll try to carefully pull it out. Oh, this box is nice. It very tightly fits in there. Very beautiful. There you go. We're getting down to it. And pull this up. You've got nice little information, certificate of authenticity, and tells you a little bit about the silhouette, that famous artwork, the silhouette. It's from Nui, and maximum mintage is only 1,000. So there's only 1,000 of these on the planet. Somehow, some way, I got lucky enough to get one. And there she is, guys. There she is. Scarface himself, Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend. There you go. The man himself. It says, the world is yours. And do I dare even look at the back here? I haven't done this yet without popping it. Here we go. And there you go. Yeah, Nui, $2. Let's start at, I don't know, $100, which is below where I paid for it. And just to see where it goes. And your level of interest will tell me as to whether or not I should pick up more stuff like this in the future, or this will be a one-off. And either way, it might go for less than I paid for it. $100 is the starting bid on the Scarface 1-ounce bar. There you go. And let's see. There's some chant.
So Steve wants he wants the 1983.
Okay. Is there an 83
Yeah,
here?
there's one left. Yep.
That's 86, 86, 83. There you go.
83's off.
There you go. 83's off the board. You got a couple 86s left. And you've got a Scarface sitting there staring you in the face. $100, or I just keep it. And let me know if there's any interest in Scarface. If you're a movie fanatic, there you go. Mark asks, what's the mint? It's the Nui mint. There you go. All right. As you guys ponder that one, we will see what is next. And I'm going to take a quick drink of my water here and stay hydrated. And we'll wait a minute and we'll take Scarface off the table.
Can I see the color? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Going once, going twice, and we'll take Scarface off and see where he lands. All right. Now I know. All right. Let me get that off of there. That's kind of cool box there. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, back to some good old-fashioned, old-school, vintage silver. I've got some stuff to show you. Let's see. This is going to be a winner's choice. Winner's choice on some cool art bars. Now, let me show you what I have. I've got George Washington, our nation's first president, 1776 to 1976, the bicentennial. There you go. You've got good old George Washington. So let me put George in a place of honor right back there. You've got a beautiful Liberty Bell, American flags on either side, and an eagle. Look, I just watched a nature program last night. It looks like he's swooping down to clutch a fish out of the water. And an old, if I had to guess, I would guess early 80s or late 70s art bar there. You've got another eagle theme. So you've got a total patriotic theme here. Patriotic theme and Silvertown. Silvertown. Winner will get to choose whichever one he or she wants, or they could just take them all. Next, we have, keeping with the theme, we have the Declaration of Independence. Let me see if I get this to focus a little bit better. On the back, we have American Revolution Bicentennial 76. and you've got the signing of, it says Congress approves Declaration 1776. There, can you see it there? And John Hancock's probably ready to give his big signature there.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 4 being offered. I don't know, start me off at $30 and we'll go on the 1980s vintage silver. 1980s vintage silver.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Will that stand? Let's see if that'll stand. There you go.
Okay, mine's at 30.
All right, we've got a taker at 30. And then so there's 4 here. So Jay will just let me know, Jay, because Jay's in the lead right now. Does he want the Silvertown, the George Washington, this one right here, the Bicentennial, or the Declaration, the patriotic theme here? And it wouldn't surprise me, since they're all different and they're all cool and they're all old, if somebody said, you know what, I'll take all 4. So if you want one of them, I suggest you come strong with your bids, like Steve Oakey, who is at 38. Who is at 38 on the vintage patriotic silver. On the vintage patriotic silver, 4 choices, guys. Steve's at 38. Unknown, you're out. And we've got a good old-fashioned auction going. All right, let me take another sip of my water so I can last a little while with you. We have over 40 people here. It's nice to hang out with you guys on a Saturday morning. Believe it or not, we're already down to the end of round 1. Is the very next thing is a silver pour, which will be offered in just a moment. And I'm looking at Steve at 38, and I'm going to say, Steve, yeah, they're all 1 ounce of good old American silver. And I'm going to say going one time. And at Steve at 38. And then I'm going to say, RH jumps in at 39. And yeah, you typically go to your coin shop. These are in the $40 range, $45 range, sometimes the $50 range, depending on which one you're talking about.
Steve wants to see the 1 line flat.
The 1 line flat is might be the coolest one. I don't know. It depends on your taste. This one has the Congress approving the Declaration in 1776. It says July 4th, way at the bottom here. You know me, guys. I've been to a million coin shops. I don't know if I've seen this one before. And there's someone who perhaps that's John Hancock. I don't know, but there's someone stooped over signing the Declaration and all the other members of Congress there. And on the back, it has a Spirit of 76, American Revolution Bicentennial. So there you go. I'll put that right there. Hope that helps. I'm looking at unknown at 42. Is that correct, guys? Yeah, the Thule confirms. I'm going to say going 1 time. Going 2 times.
Just 43.
Oh, all right. We're back at 43. Oh, I just remembered. I forgot to put on my little musica. And we'll put in Into Space. Put it at, not too loud. There you go. And let me know if you guys can hear that as I go back to the comments and see where we're at. I'm looking at Steve Oakey at 44 is what I'm looking at. Supreme Ginger Stackers here. Hey there. And Central Michigan confirms it's Steve at 44. And we're saying going 1 time. Steve at 44. And it'll be his choice. 1, 2, or all. I've done that before. That is for sure. Going twice. And how much for the 86 Libertad, Joe Mama? $60 is the bin, and you can have one or you could have them both. And those are the last 2 old school that I am offering today. So going once, going twice to Steve at 44, and sniper time. There we go. Steve. So it comes down to you. Do you want 1, 2, 3, or 4? Joe Mama, there you go. Yeah. Like I said, these are beauties and very nice. As you can see here, Maybe suitable for grading. Either way, for your collection, they're in very nice condition. Got those out of a roll. And so congrats, Steve. Just let me know which ones you want. You want the Silvertown, the George Washington, the Declaration of Independence, the Bicentennial to the far right here, or just say all. Your choice. Steve, you are in control. Steve says one flat on the table and the eagle on the left. Boom. He takes the Silvertown and the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
So my guess is that Thule, yep, she already did it. The order was Steve, RH, unknown. So next would be RH. RH, would you like either of these two? RH takes the Liberty Bell. There you go. The Liberty Bell. And thank you guys for your bids and your purchases and your support of the channel. And so the question is unknown going to take good old George Washington, our nation's first president? And if you've ever read his biography, just an incredible man. I've been to Mount Vernon a couple of times, actually several times. So it comes down, unknown says, yes, please. You got it, buddy. All right. And thank you very much, guys. Now, what's that, Mrs. T?
I don't have that one on the list.
Okay. Here we go. Next, we've got, how many of you were at my live stream last night? And you learned a little bit about what we were going to offer today. So Mrs. T normally try to do this where we come on the night before and let you know what we're going to offer that day. And so we did that last night. I did an unboxing and yep, thank you, Mark. Smooth as silk indeed. Here's the first offering from my buddy AJ. Take a look at this. Very cool. Pirate coin, 1 ounce, poured silver. Actually, I forget what method he uses, but it is 999 fine silver. Very, very cool. I have one of these in my personal collection, in my deep stack. I'm going to show that in a couple weeks as well. And there you go. Start me off at, for artisan poured silver, I think we need to be at least at $40 in here, and that which is below my cost. And we'll just to kind of see what kind of interest. And I'm really trying to gauge, do I do more silver from my buddy AJ? It depends on how it goes today. And unknowns at 55. All right, that's a good indicator that people dig cool silver poured by a bona fide artist. The man makes his living by pouring silver art, and his creativity is limitless. I would tell you what, like as someone who does silver pouring himself, yours truly, I admire this guy so much. What an inspiration. And yeah, that is super, super cool. If you want to see the other side of this pirate treasure, it's same on both sides, and how he gets that to come out exactly 1 ounce, I have no idea. He is good. And I'm going to say unknown going one time, and to spur things on and see if anybody else might be interested. And I'm going to say unknown going 2 times. Oh, Burgon jumps in at 56. Burr at 56. DK is at 56. I had a feeling there'd be some good interest in this, Mrs. T. And so now we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned bidding war. Unknowns at 57, and rightly so. It's a cool piece. Comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it comes from a real silver artist who you'll be seeing more of on my channel, that's for sure. Done a couple videos with him, a fascinating character, and I'm going to say going one time, to unknown at 57 and see if these either of these other guys at Burgon or Burr or anybody else is interested to jump in. Going 2 times to unknown at 56. And then I'm going to type out the word sold and check and see if there's any other. Oh, unknowns at 57. Going once. Going twice. Sold. So, man, that is a good buy. A really good buy on some gorgeous poured silver. And man, guys, the morning is flying by. It's already time for another giveaway.
Yes.
And congratulations on that one, Unknown. Before we get to the giveaway, I always like to take the opportunity to let the folks that are new here know that if you become a channel member, shipping is free. Otherwise, it's $5. And being a channel member at levels 2, 3, or 4, as you can see there in the back corner, gets you free shipping, and it is much appreciated for the support of my channel. And so here we go. This is what we're going for. We are going for 2 silver quarters. Value these days, this one's got a little red on him. Value these days is somewhere in the $6 range for a 90% quarter, so $6 each. I always have to do 2 because one particular guy seems to win everything. Ooh, good question. And a little preview as to what's coming. Here we go. I won't mention that guy's name. What year was Johnson Matthey founded in London? Some of you may say Johnson Matthey like me. Others say, I've heard it, Johnson Matthey. And let's see. Someone says bin 86 Libertads times 2. All right, you got it, my man. As the answers roll in, and let's see. You know what? It would be real smart. That would be real smart just to see what RH answers and just answer the same thing because he gets it right all the time. But let's see if he got this one. As the answers roll in, what I found this morning was 1817. And looks like some other people found that exact same answer. Let me scroll up to see where we're at. Joe Mama says 1981. Joe Mama is wrong. I like that name. TJF 1934, 1967, 82. Scott S.
Yes.
Says Scott 1817. Right on. Scott S. And big surprise. All right, you were late.
But he got
Scott S beat you. Doesn't matter because the prizes are the same and RH keeps his streak going. I think he's won 182 straight giveaways. Well, maybe it might be an exaggeration, but it feels like that. And so, Mrs. T, what were we going to do next? I think we were going to do this big old bar right here.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if Silverstruck, my buddy Silverstruck, is lurking anywhere, but he would let you know this is a cool one. Silverstruck is like one of the foremost experts. And by the way, that's for those giveaway winners. That's for those giveaway winners. And let's see, the JM bar. Ooh, where do we start that, Mrs. T? Ooh, I'm going to have to start at 300.
Yeah.
Or else that one's going to stay in my collection. 300 on the vintage silver. And there you go. You got the JM logo on the back. Ooh, it feels good in the hand. And it's that pressed silver. It's serialized on the bottom there. It's, let's see, 160528. You can go look that up somewhere. And let's see if there's any interest in some vintage silver this morning. Here we go. All right. Anybody interested? It looks like we have over 40 people here. Nice to see everybody this morning. And RH starts us off at 300. And there you go. RH, 300. Pistol Packing Pilot is here, just popping in to say Good morning. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. PPP, we're off to a good start. Had some bacon and French toast, and I'm hanging out with some fun people on my auction. And good to see you here, man. I hope you have a great day. I will be checking out your Saturday video a little bit later, my friend. And let's see. We have Jake at 305, which would be an absolute steal on vintage silver. Just so you know, like in the coin shops, these are, gosh, 350, 360-ish. That's what it goes, like 35, 36 bucks an ounce at least these days for vintage, because vintage has become super, super hot. All right, on the JM, we've got Jake at 305. RH, is there a response? The bid would have to be 310. Tiger says no Cocoa Puffs. And Dos Equis, not this morning.
Not yet.
Those Dos Equis at 7 in the morning are on Bears tailgating days. And all right, 305. RH is at 310. And so, Jake, you're out now. And we're still at big time in the bargain zone on a vintage bar. And that is a nice one indeed. I'm trying to remember if I even have a JM bar. All right, I'm going to say RH going one time and see if there's a response from, who was the other bidder? Let me go up there. It was, I lost track here. RH and someone else. Jake. Jake the Snake. RH and Jake. Jake, I'm sorry. The next bid would have to be 315. If you look over here to the left, bids under $100 are $1 bid increments, and so you just have to go up.
Sorry.
No problem. And you're probably not the only one in the auction. There's over 50 of us here now that didn't know. Anything over $100, the bid increments are $5. Okay, Jake is at 315. RH, now you're out. So RH, you could go 320, 322, 325, whatever you want, but it's got to be more than $5. And thank you, Tuli, and Mark, and Central Michigan is here as well. No problem, Jake. No problem at all. Jake is at 315.
RH is at 325.
RH is at 325. Plumber Stacker. Hey, what's happening, buddy? Plumber Stacker is another YouTuber. Does a good job on his channel, and he has a great sense of humor too. He's definitely a very knowledgeable guy, and he's probably thinking, man, 325 on vintage JM 10 ouncer. That's a pretty good deal. And let's see. I'm looking at RH at 325. Let's see if there's a response from Jake. Either way, we'll kind of spur things on with a countdown going one time to the RH, going two times, and then Mrs. T will glance at her phone and see if there's any other response, or if RH gets it at a good bargain.
No, it's good. Yeah.
Going once, going twice, and sniper time.
Yeah, that's it.
So, and Jake, also for you for bidding. RH, nice buy on that one. I really like that 10 ouncer. All right, where are my Mexican silver fans? Here we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got 2022 Mexican silver Libertads. And if you're wondering about the mintage, it says it right there in the lower right corner. 550,000 was the mintage in 2022. So as far as mintage, that's pretty low, which is on par with the Mexican mint, the Casa de Moneda de Mexico. And there you go, 2022s. Where should I start those? I don't know. Start me at, let's see. Start me at 30 bucks. What the heck? Start me at $30. It's going to go higher than that, I am sure. But that's where we're going to start at 30 bones. 30 bones on the cool Mexican silver. And what you don't know when you're bidding is, will the winner take one? Will the winner take two? Or will the winner take all four? And the plumber knows 30 bucks is like bargain time. We're looking at Mike at 40. Steve, you're out. DK 41 is in the lead, is what I'm looking at right now.
Plumber's at 44.
And
Charles at 45.
we've got woo-wee. You know what? That's what I love about my crowd. You guys love the fact that I love Mexican, and so do you. And we've got some good stuff here on the 2022s with a relatively low mintage there. I'm looking at Steve Oki at 46 bucks on the 2022 Mexican Silver Libertads. Let me show you the reverse. These are pristine, guys, just in case you're wondering. Right out of the tube, and as good as it gets. Fresh, fresh, fresh out of the tube. There you go. All right, where are we at? We're at Charles at 47. And yeah, the bidding continues on these Mexican Silver Libertads. As you guys all know, my favorite coin. And let's see, I don't know about the timing. Probably within the next 2 weeks, I'll do a full stack video on my Mexican Libertads and show you the newer stuff that I got. And I think you guys will enjoy that one. Yeah, I know I'll enjoy putting that one together. Long Live Coins is at 48 bucks, and the bidding continues. Steve responds right back with 49. And you know, hey, when these are gone, these are gone. And you're looking to put your Libertad collection together from 1982 to the present, and you got to have a 2022. There's only 550,000 of these made on the planet, and it seems like there's a lot more Libertad lovers than that number right there. So we're looking at Plumber at 50. Plumber knows his stuff. The man does his own auctions that are absolutely fantastic. He's a real pro. And Charles is at 52. Charles is at 52 on the Mexican Libertads. Oh man, I've got to do some plumbing. I've got to remodel in my bathroom downstairs. It's totally gutted. I need a new sink, toilet, and the hard part for me, because I'm not much of a plumber, is the shower head and all that kind of good stuff. And Tiger says, smash the like button. Thank you, Tiger. All right, Steve's at 53. We've got guys going back and forth here. Let's see where it will end. I'm going to spur on the bidding a little bit by saying going one time. So if you're contemplating it, now's the time to jump in and get your Libertads from yours truly. Those of you who are first-time buyers, which I think I noticed a few in the chat today, you get your TheSilverStacker slap here, your sticker, and then you also get another little treat, which is a little surprise we throw in. And going twice, he pays on silver for the plumber. Oh man, I don't know how many ounces this job is going to cost me, but it's not going to be a cheap one. With the trades these days, my God, what they're charging and what they're getting, good for them for getting that knowledge and learning the trades, and they deserve what they can get. Going once, going twice. Sold. And Tiger says, T, I love the hat. That was another little surprise for you, my friend. And Jay says hot tamales and maybe some others. So who won that? We were having a good time chatting over here. Is that Steve? Steve, how many do you want? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Just let us know, and I'm sure there'll be backup bidders that take the others if you don't want them. But if you want 4, that is your prerogative, and congratulations on that win. Cranky says, great buy. Congrats. I agree. These are getting harder and harder to get. Steve takes 1. So that leaves 3 for the backup bidders. And Tuli does it again. Thank you, Tuli. Next, we have Charles. You're in the driver's seat. Do you want 1, 2, or 3? It's up to you. At that same price, your prerogative. How many you want? And you got it, Steve. And
he says 1.
He says 1. And then according to Tuli with Steve, Charles, and Plumber. 1 or 2, your options, amigo. There you go. Just let us know if you want 1 or 2. And we'll go from there. There they are. And
Plumber 1.
bin 1. You got it, Plumber. And give that man a sticker as well. Boom. And then who was the coming in the rear? What was that? The last one was, let's see, Long Live Coins, and then Unknown. Long Live Coins. Culture of Currency here, man. This is like an all-star show of YouTubers. Culture of Currency. Man, this guy really has a wide, broad range of coins in his collection that he shows off. Every time I watch this dude, I learn something. And he is really, really good. I really like his nice, smooth demeanor, very calming. And let's see, can you give that away at TtheSilverStacker? I'll send for shipping as well. Wow, that is really cool of you, Plumber. Appreciate your support, my friend. That is really cool. We'll put that in the next giveaway.
Oh, wow.
Wow, everybody, check out Plumber Stacker when you get a chance, and stick around. The next giveaway is going to be a Mexican silver Libertad. Wow. And let's see, who is next? Plumber, thank you very much.
Wow. Okay. So then you have
and let's see, was there anybody else? Tuli, help me out here. It was Long Live Coins and an Unknown. Guys, either of you want one? Long Live Coins, you're first. And then Unknown, let's see. Long Live Coins, and then the next one after that was Unknown. Is that correct? All right. Well, as those guys sort that out, let's take a look and see what is next. Ooh, a couple of good ones. And thank you so much, Plumber. That was nice of you.
Unknown wants to know how much.
55 Unknown. Okay. Frosted back, guys. 53?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 53. Sorry about that. 53.
53.
Tuli says 52, then she said 53.
It's
53. Okay, so guys, if you know your vintage silver, you know that Engelhard has made a lot of bars over the years. One of the lower mintage and cooler and more desirable if you are an Engelhard lover is the frosted back here. And I happen to have 2. There's only two. And gee, where should we start those? Let's just start them at $30 and see where they go. Yep, I know, Mrs. T, that's below what I paid for them, but we'll just start them there because I think there's some Engelhard fans in the crowd. Chris with a K starts at $30 on the frosted. And if I'd have to go back and look. If I remember correctly, I think they only made these in 1980. And any Plumber or any of you other silver experts can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they only made these in 1980, according to the research I did a couple of weeks ago, but that's been a while. Chris with a K is at 41. And yeah, these are highly desirable. If you are a Libertad lover, yep, RH, boom. The man, no, he's like a machine. 800,000 made in 1980. So again, if you are a Libertad, or excuse me, an Engelhard lover, and you got to have 1 or 2 or more in your collection, and there they are, offered for your consideration. I'm looking at Chris with a K at 41, which would be an absolute steal. I think those went for somewhere in the 60s a week or 2 ago. TJF, no 2-ounce bars, but I do have a 2-ounce coin. And I'll get to that in just a little while. Nodek Mix. Hi there, Nodek. How are you? Welcome. And I'm looking at, Chris is going to steal the, Unknown's at 45. Unknown is at 45. As I'm looking at TJF, give a thumbs up. DK, you're out. Chris with the K is at 46 on the frosted back. These are the type of things you walk into a coin shop, you'll see Englehards sometimes, and very rarely will you see the frosted back. RH knows his stuff. He's at 48. Chris with a K responds back quickly with 49. And we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned auction here, guys. And I'm going to say Chris with a K at 49 going one time. Get your bids in, guys. We've got lots to go here. We're about halfway through the auction, and it's nice to see over 60 people here. Very cool. Right now, Chris with a K is going to steal these and yeah, thanks, Thule. You don't have to be a member in order to bid. Just jump on in the comments, and then we'll settle up after the auction. And if you have any questions, my email is over here on this side, TtheSilverStacker@gmail. You could email me and get your questions answered. Like, hey, T, I lost track. How much do I owe for the things I won? Boom, I'll let you know, and we'll go from there. Chris with a K says sold. I'm not sure what that means. Chris with a K. He wants me to continue. I got Burgon at 50, and I'm going to say going one time to Burgon at 50. Chris with a K. It's not time for sold yet. We're getting there. I'm doing a countdown, Chris. Going two times. You better jump back in, my friend, because Burgon is in the lead right now with 50.
Chris with the K, 51.
Chris with a K, 51 responds. He wants those Englehards, and my guess is he's going to take both. I don't know. I would say Chris with a K going once. Burgon, you're out. And anybody else? DK. Tiger's at 50. We've got a whole bunch of interest. I've got Burgon at 52. Tiger, you're out at 52. DK, you're out at 52. Burgon, Chris with a K, you're in the lead now. Yeah, Mark says he wants me to close it. I can't close it. There's too many people interested in bidding, and I don't have any others to pull out. This is it, guys. So you lose out on these. That's it. So again, thank you for supporting my auction. Everybody who's bidding, I appreciate you very much. Jersey Silver Stacker says, is it for both bars? No, I couldn't sell these for $26.50 a bar. That's $53 for each bar. Jersey Silver Stacker, thanks for asking for clarification. And DK is at 54. DK is at 54. And Chris is bouncing off the walls. DK's in the lead. So DK, I'll say going one time and see if there is a response from Chris or some of the other people who came out of the woodwork just a little while ago. I'm going to say DK going two times.
Chris is 55.
Chris is at 55. Chris is not letting go. Absolutely not. Chris wants these bars, and I can understand why. They're in good condition too, by the way. Tiger's at 56. The Tiger is on the prowl, guys. When the Tiger is on the prowl, you better come strong. You better come correct, because the Tiger, and Mark is rooting for Chris. I don't know. Chris versus the Tiger, and Chris is laughing. All right, Tiger going one time, and then Tiger. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Tiger's at 56, going two times. Chris, there's people rooting for you, but you've got to bid. Bid it to win it. And currently we have Big Tiger. Not just Tiger, Big Tiger at 56. Chris responds. He kicks that Tiger right in the rear end and says, you know what? Not yet, Tiger. Chris with the K's at 57. Let's see if there's a scratch or a chomp from the Tiger. And I'm going. Mark says close. I got to do the countdown, Mark. You know the rules, man.
He's beside himself.
Mark, what were you doing at a bonfire in the middle of the
I'm
night?
drinking, I see.
Cooking up some kangaroo tail, or what were you doing out there, man? All right, going once. My tiger is marking his territory. You got that right, Charles.
Oh, he said enjoy, Chris.
Going once, going twice. And let's see if any other sneaky snipers are out there. I'll just hover over the soul just for a second, just to torture Chris. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. So, to Chris with a K. I assume Chris will want both, but Chris, you just let me know. And that was fun. We have a good time here on Saturday and Sunday mornings when we get together and do our auctions.
Both.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nice.
I knew it. Good purchase
that's
there,
a nice
Chris. That's a nice price too. On the frosted back, only minted in 1980, less than $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next. I know we have, and this is it. These three. You guys know I love my Mexican. I search it out. I seek it out. Sometimes people reach out to me and say, "Hey T, I've got something for you. Are you interested in purchasing this?" And I just respond back via text and say, "Bin," because you guys know I love this stuff, and I know you do too. Here are the silver onzas. There you go. Boom. AKA the balance scale. You've got what is the old-fashioned screw press on one side, and that was what they used for minting coins at the Mexican Mint way back in the day. And then you have the balance scale on the other side. And Mrs. T, where are we going to start these off? Throw out a number to me, and that's where we'll start them. Okay, $30. Man, you are in a bargain mood today, Mrs. T. $30 is the start on the onzas. Those are the only three I'm offering today. 1980. There they are. And let's see who the first to jump in. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Culture of currency. They are beauties. They are in super good condition.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you'll see these like beat up and scratched up, and I don't know. I don't send stuff in for grading, but if I did, I might want to consider it on some of these because, again, they're not all beat up like some that you happen to see from time to time. All right. We're looking at unknown at 35. DK, these are 1 ounce of 0.925 sterling silver. These are like the Mexican bullion coins that were the precursor to the Libertad. The Libertad came out in 82. They made these in 79, 78, 79, 80. And so they equate, and they're big giant coins. The 0.925 purity adds up to 1 ounce of silver. And that's why they're so big and large diameter. They're gorgeous. They're heavy in your hand. And again, I made a video. I called them the Libertad's daddy because these guys came out right before the Libertad. They didn't produce anything in like 81. They retooled the mint, and then in 82, the Libertad was born. And so that's why I call these the Libertad's daddy. And one of the big YouTubers, I'm just a little guy on the block. One of the big YouTubers was saying that it's not a coin if it doesn't have a denomination on it. I disagree with that. If a coin has the backing of the government that issues it, then it is a coin. So I'll get off my soapbox on that. And we're looking at Jake at 43 is what I'm seeing. And as I was yapping that whole time, I wasn't looking at the bids, but I'll say going once to Jake at 43. Well, that's a good buy, actually. And I'll go 2 times to Jake. Oh, no, Charles jumps in, resets it, and it's at 44. And Culture of Currency concurs. He says, you are right. It needs government backing. Even if it doesn't have a denomination on it, and like the Libertad, actually, these do say, let's see, peso. They do say peso, so it does have a denomination on it. But like the Libertad, for example, does not have a denomination on it. It's still a coin. It is still a coin. And I won't mention the name of the YouTuber. It's somebody I admire very much. But in that particular instance, maybe it was the spur of the moment. He was incorrect. It is a coin if it has the government's backing. And in the Mexican Constitution, it can be found. All right, I'm looking at Charles at 46. Unknown, you're out. And I'm going to say Charles going one time. I have a feeling Unknown will fire back, but we will see. And if anybody else jumps in. And I'm going to say Charles at 46 going 2 times. And Culture of Currency, nice to see you here. And going once, going twice, and sold to Charles at 46. Ooh, Steve, you tried to time it, but you were right after the sold. And Unknown, you tried to time it, but you were right after the sold. And that's why any auctioneer on the planet will tell you, come early, come strong with your bids. And sometimes the old sniperoo works, sometimes it doesn't. So Charles, you are in control. Would you like 1, 2, or 3 of those onzas at $46? And then we'll have to go, Thule will go back up and see who else was bidding. But anybody, the bids only count if they were north of the sold, not after. Anything after sold is irrelevant. So he wants 1. All right. He left some for the other guys. And there you go. So Thule, thank you, Charles. Much appreciated. Thule, let's see, Unknown. Unknown. I assume you'll want 1 because you bid even higher at 47. The question is, do you want 1 or 2? Unknown, you just let us know and you get it at 46, not the 47 bid that came after the sold. All right. Unknown wants 1. Guys being generous to one another. And that leaves 1 for Jake. Jake, please respond. And by the way, congratulations, guys. Appreciate you bidding. And I appreciate your respect of the Mexican coinage. And so we're just waiting to for Jake to let us know if he wants that at 46. And
is this one already?
I used this one already. What do you say? I didn't ask this question. What's that, Mrs. T?
Yeah.
Are you trying to confuse me?
No, you already. I'm just a heads up.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, he's gonna pass.
He's gonna pass. Okay. All right. In that case, we will, as Mrs. T. It doesn't take much to confuse me.
Steve takes it.
All right. There we go. Were we done with the Libertads?
Yep.
All right. When did I ask that, Mrs. T? A while back?
Yep.
All right. Okay, Mrs. T. Well, maybe it'll be a quick answer then if people remember the answer. All right. We're going to continue with the Mexican theme, and then we're going to get to some silver pours. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see. Those 2022 Libertads, what did they go for? The raw ones. 2022 raw Mexican Libertad, Mrs. T. What did they go for? Raw means they weren't graded. Do you know?
These?
Let's see. Well, do you have 20? No, that's 2020. We just did some 2022s.
Right now?
And I'm gonna, just a minute ago.
Oh.
And I'm gonna offer more 2022s, this time graded. So let's see.
I don't have 2022s.
Yep.
I have 2020.
No, I think those were 2022s, honey.
Okay.
All right. What did
So
those
they
go
went
for?
for
53?
Mhm.
Let's start these at 53. And Tuli and confirmed. Let's start these at 53. And these are graded. These are graded MS70s.
Yeah, those are
Perfect examples. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to start them at the same price people were paying for raw.
It says zoom out.
Zoom out?
Yeah, Mark says zoom out T.
Zoom out T.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, zoom out. What do you want to see, Mark? Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Okay.
Okay. Is that better? All right. Steve says, good thing I got paid yesterday. Charles is at 65. And I think we've got the confusion figured out. And are we good? Are we good? All right. We're looking at unknown at 69. Let's see. Mark says, all good. Thank you, Mark, for confirming. Appreciate your help. And this is for the last winners. And we've got some beautiful, perfect, perfecto, perfect Mexican Libertons. Yeah, you've got to be careful on those dates because some of them have different mintages.
Yes.
Let's see. Gary is at 70. Jay Swartwood is at 70. But you know what, Mrs. T? We should have done this the night before, but we were both so tired from a long week of work. We tried our best to watch a little Netflix. I think that lasted about a minute and 30 seconds yesterday. I was watching Nature, and Mrs. T clonked out on me. We're looking at Gary S. at 70. Jay, you're out. Charles is out. I'm looking at Gary. Long Live Coin says, I know, should I sell some silver to buy some silver? It depends on the price. That's what I did. I don't know if you guys saw the video that I did of the coin show up not too long ago. We went to the Central States Coin Show. Mm-hmm. And so Long Live Coins, what I did was I sold silver to get a big nest egg put together. And I bought a big giant kilo Libertad. Yes. Now, would I have ever done that in my whole life had I not, sold a bunch of small stuff to buy one big piece? Probably not, because I'm a Libertad fan. I had gone years coveting one of those, and eventually I finally sold some smaller stuff and bought that big old Libertad. So where are we at? 70 to Gary? Oh, that's a good price. I'm going to go one time to Gary at 70, and there were other guys that were interested around the same price. Now is the time to jump back in for 71 or 72. Joe Mama, I need more Libertads. I hear you. Here's your chance. And going twice. Yeah, that kilo Long Live Coins was, man, that was a buy of a lifetime. Sherry is here. My friend Sherry, where have you been, Sherry? Nice to see you here. Sherry's at 75. Jay and Deb were both trying to snipe at 71, but Sherry trumps everybody at 75. And Sherry, the Coin Show podcast is here. Holy smokes. Matt, that was fun to see your big old grin carrying that big wheel of silver at the show. Yeah, it was like a wheel of. If I got a flat on the way home, I could have put that on the axle. We're looking at Steve at 76. Man, what a fun morning to hang out with Sherry and my buddy Matt Dinger from the Coin Show podcast. And by the way, man, I got a T-shirt coming for you. I just ordered it, and special order, and it will be coming sometime soon. I'm going to say going one time. Steve Oakey at 76. We'll keep this bidding going, and we'll see who wins the graded Libertads. And going twice. And everybody's saying hi to Sherry. El Tigre is saying hi. Going once. Going twice. And Mrs. Seat, are you seeing any other bids? I'm looking at 76 to Steve. Mm-hmm. Going once, going twice.
Sherry sniped it.
Oh my goodness, Sherry
Out of
sniped it.
nowhere.
Oh, good snipe, Sherry. Gosh, you showed up last week and you're getting good at this. Really good. Steve says, ouch. Sherry, 1, 2, or 3. I think I might know the answer to this, but I'll let you answer in the comments. How many do you want? Just let us know. And that's the way you do it, folks. Sometimes you're ahead of that sold, and sometimes you're behind. And Sherry, just let us know. 3, please.
Mm-hmm.
Adios to the Libertads. Mm-hmm. And man, good purchase there. Ooh, baby. And all right. Mrs. T, I think these are the last Libertads I'm going to offer today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mrs. T, you are an angel, by the way, for putting up with me. And here we go. You guys ready to be falling out of your, I don't know if you're sitting on your easy chair or if you're in bed or at the kitchen table, be prepared to fall out of your chair right now. Be prepared to fall out of your chair. Donald, are you still here? Or are you taking a snooze down there in New Mexico? Boom. 2011. Proof. 1 ounce. Half ounce. Quarter ounce. 1/10 of an ounce. A little tonnage there. And even the 1/20th ounce. I don't even know the mintage. I can only guess it is extremely low. Mm-hmm. And here you go. For your consideration, my friends, I'm going to put that there. And, man, we've got to start these. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I'll find a way to prop these up a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll use some stickers or something. Mm-hmm. Last thing I want is this thing falling. Yeah. Oh, my finger. I'll show up at the ER with a finger injury it's a Libertad accident. Oh. All right, I'm going to leave it right there before I break it. We're going to start at 2:30. We're going to start at 2:30, which is basically what I paid for it. And for your consideration. And previous weeks, it went way north of that. And this is the last one. I'm keeping one of these sets for myself. And I offered one, was it last week? And one this week, and that's it. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get a set like this again in my whole life. Either way, I've got one in my safe. And I got the hookup on these. And there you go. The bidding has started. Tuli was at 250. Sherry's at 270. Steve's at 300. Yeah, go look them up, guys. If you want to go to eBay, 2 things I will tell you. Number 1, they're in a 350, 360 range. And number 2, do you really trust eBay? I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If it's a reputable dealer, either way, there you go. Steve's at 330 on the beautiful set of Mexican silver Libertad. Mrs. T, maybe I should have you be a hand model here or something like that and show them. All right. So there you go. I'm looking at Steve at 330. And Tiger says they don't milk spot because they use tequila, Mrs. T. I'm going to need some tequila after this auction. Yeah. And let's see. Let me put this down and go back to my keyboard. Yep. Libertad 2011 proof set. Emerald Coast is here. Cool. Emerald Coast. Sherry's at 340. Steve's at 345. And we got ourselves a battle here. And we're doing well. This is it, guys. The other set stays with me. Mm-hmm. And this is it. Steve Oakey is at 375. Mm-hmm. And Matthew was in there at 350, but he got outbid at 375. Matthew comes right back strong at 400 on the beautiful proof set from 2011. Yeah. Low mintage. Looking at Steve at 405. And we've got ourselves a hell of an auction right here, guys. A hell of an auction indeed. This reminds me of the bee last week.
Yeah.
Every week it seems like there's that one item that is just off the charts cool, and people love it, and they want it, and they got to have it. And we're looking at Steve Oakey at 415 with a heck of a battle between, let's see, Matthew and Sherry. Thank you for your bidding. Much appreciated. You got us going here. And now we've got the Matthew versus Steve battle. The Matthew, right now, Steve's in the lead at 415. And Matthew, you'd need to be at 420 or higher. And so I'm going to say, oh, this has been a, yeah, that would look great. This is like a marquee piece in anybody's collection. Going once, and I'll say going twice to Steve at 415. And yeah, we've got a shark battle here. We've got a tough battle. Going once, going twice, and fair warning, Mrs. T, are you seeing any bids coming in? Sold to Steve. Sold to Steve Oakey at 415. And congrats. And Matthew and Sherry, the other bidders, congrats to all involved. And Steve, you've got yourself a beautiful set there, amigo. There you go. All right, woo! That was a good one, Mrs. T.
That was.
All right, on to the next auction. And this is a little piece from yours truly. Actually, let me correct myself. This isn't a little piece. This is a big piece. This is going to be the bee. The bee is going to be put up here for your consideration. And last week I offered one that was toned. And I think somebody said they like the bright, shiny silver. Boom. There you go. So let me show you what the front and the back look like. You've got the bee there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And take a look at these pour lines. I was able to stamp my T logo at the top there from yours truly. 4.6 ounces of 999 fine silver. And just the way the pours were, it just lent itself to, okay, the stamp goes there, the weight goes there. And it just looks kind of cool like that. This side, in my opinion, is almost as cool as the front. There you go. So, Mrs. T, where are we going to start this? Let's see.
You said by ounces, because your ounce. You always go by your ounces.
Okay, so let's just start at $100. Just $100 and see where it goes. You know it's going to go north of that. And I mean, the silver content alone is far below that. But I just want to start the bidding. I just want to see who might be interested in the cool, shiny bee pour. And I'm looking at Jay starting me off. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you starting me off. And Sherry's at 125. Thank you, Sherry. Burgon's 115. You're out. Long Live Coins is in the lead. But then 7 Stacks fires a 135. Sherry's at 145. And we've got ourselves an auction. And there you go. 145 to Sherry. And that's where we're at right now. And thanks for being here, Sherry. Means a lot to me. Mrs. T and I will have to go visit you real soon. Work's been a little bit busy. It's lightening up for me. Not quite yet for her, but we're getting there. Long Live Coins, thanks for your bid, but it's got to be 150 or higher. If you notice the bid increments over here, anything over $100, it has to be at a $5 bid increment. So right now we're still at Sherry at 145.
Do you want to see the back?
You want to see the back again? There you go. Look at that. And you got the T logo stamp. You got 4.6 OZT, that stands for ounces Troy, which is different than regular ounces, and then 0.999 FS for fine silver. You got some Really awesome pour lines there. That is pretty, pretty, pretty. And there you go. There's the B. We'll keep the B right there. And I'm looking at long-lived coins at 150.
Yeah.
And that's the bid right now. And Emerald Coast says it's a stunner. Indeed. Indeed. She is a stunner indeed. All right, long-lived coins. I'm going to say going one time and see where we're at. Let's see. And Sherry's at 155. So long-lived coins, you're out now. And I think last week didn't one of these go for $300, Mrs. T? That was incredible. But wherever it lands, it lands. Fasikas is at 160. Fasikas, ooh, this guy, if he's in, I'm telling you, he is tenacious. And he's at 160. Toy World is at 160. And Sherry and whoever else was bidding is long-lived. You are out right now. Toy World, nope, Sherry's right back at 165. And hi there, Ephraim Garcia. Ephraim, how are you, sir? No Morgans today, Ephraim. We're coming down to the end. After this, we're doing a giveaway, and then we have our last row of stuff. And then the final giveaway will be a Mexican Silver Libertad, courtesy of the Plumber Stacker. Plumber Stacker. Okay, let me organize this with Mrs. T so we get ourselves straight.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's that, and then we'll put that there. Cool?
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
We'll make that the last one. All right, Jamie Fox, hello there. I'm looking at Fasikas at 170. As Mrs. T and I, Sherry's at 175, not going away. Fasikas, you, Roman, no worries, man. You've missed 2/3. We're down to the final third, but there's some really cool stuff, including, I don't even want to tell you. You just let me tell you, it's all cool stuff. We're not holding back. We're putting out cool stuff, and there we go. I'm going to say going one time to Sherry at 175 and see if there's a response from any other bidders, or maybe even a snipe attempt. I don't know. It might be. And we're going once. We're going twice. And this is the sniper zone. Let's see. 175. Fasikas takes it to 186. And that's more than $5, so that is fair game. So the next bid would have to be 191, if my math is correct. 186 plus 5 is 191. If I remember my McKinley Elementary in East Chicago, Indiana math. Okay. Fasikas Toy World is at 186. And I'm going to say going one time. And Sherry says, you win, Toy World. Until next time. There we go. Going once, going twice. Sniper time. So, to Fasikas Toy World. And there we go. There we go. With the unorthodox bid. Takes it. And the little felt pouch. And there you go. Thank you, Mrs. T, for taking that off my hands. And thank you, Sherry and Fasikas. Toy World. All right, Mrs. T and I, off camera here, we're having an argument. And she says, I've already asked this question. And I don't remember asking it, but that doesn't mean I'm right. It means I might have a bad memory or something. I don't know. Our next auction will be 2 quarters, 2 90% quarters, about $6 worth of silver there. And Mrs. T says this is going to be quick because I've already asked this today or when?
It was
a while back?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's going to be a fast one.
All right, a fast question and a fast answer.
Mark's already sending things. Green, 1982.
Green, 1982. Oh, Mark.
Canada,
Dude,
He's
he was having a good time having that kangaroo tail at that bonfire out in the outback. I'd like to hang out doing that same thing. I've referenced my buddy, the Silverport artist, AJ Bain. What's his first name? What's the A stand for? And here we go. Oh, man, this is a nice crowd, guys. We have over 50 people here hanging out, having a nice time. We're coming down to the end, but don't leave because we have some really, really good stuff. Andy, Allen,
Got it.
Somebody got it.
Yep.
I'm going to have to scroll back up to find out or else rely on Thule. I will accept the name Arthur. Arthur, Arthur, Arthur,
Yep.
as all the A names come rolling in. Andrew, Albert, Arthur. And so let me scroll up here. TJF was really close. Maybe his fingers might have popped off of the keyboard and he didn't finish. Aaron, Alex, Arthur. JS Custom Cab, Arthur, correct.
I have Lee before that though.
You have Lee? I don't see Lee. You see Lee Coins?
Yeah, right under Christopher.
Oh,
Lee.
yeah.
So I had Lee.
Lee Coins.
And then J Custom.
And J Custom Cab.
Yep.
Where's RH? Is RH having a snack or something? Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, so Lee Coins.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. RH went to the refrigerator and you guys all benefited.
All right.
I didn't see him in there anywhere. All right, there you go.
Uh-huh.
And somebody confirmed. Did I ask that question before? Who is right? T or Mrs. T? Who is correct here on this little conundrum we have going on? Or debate, disagreement.
Sherry left. She has to go to work.
All right, Sherry. We'll see you next time. Probably real soon, actually. All right.
And see, TJF says yes. And then
It was
look. And
I asked it a while ago.
See, I am right, Tiger.
Like
see?
I said, we did ask this before.
Right.
I was right
see,
once again.
Oh, thank you, everyone, for having my back. I knew it.
All right. Next. Oh, did you hear that weight? 2.99 ounces of poured silver. He calls this Alistair. I don't know what the significance there is, but this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You've got a warrior angel with a sword, and it looks like a suit of armor, and even a helmet there, with the beautiful angel wings. I checked earlier. There's nothing stamped on the back, but it does come with a certificate of authenticity that says it's 999 fine silver. He was probably shooting for 3 ounces, but it's just under 2.99 ounces. And all of us Silverport artists have that integrity where it was 1/100th of an ounce short, but we're not going to put 3 ounces. This is 2.99 ounces. Somebody start me off. Ooh, boy. Let's see. Let's start it at $140. Let's start it at $140 for the beautiful artistry from the Silverport artist, Arthur Bain, aka AJ Bain. There you go, man. Add that to your collection.
So TJF is at 140.
TJF is at 140. Unknown's at 145. And yeah, that does look bad.
I think Roman was asking if we had sold everything.
Roman.
Somebody.
This we were only going to do 2 today. We did 1 earlier, and this is the second. And there you go. Noah Hobson. We don't do a lag call here because we don't have a timer, Noah. But thanks for asking. Basically, we go by feel. So, for example, right now, unknown is at 145. I'll wait a little while to see if any other bids roll in. And then I'll say going once, going twice, and then eventually sold. And that will be it with no timer involved. And long-lived coins is at 150. Lee Coins Baby Life. Oh, been there, done that, ×2. And we know that in our first one, especially, Mrs. T was a terrible sleeper. We were living down in Indianapolis. And guess what? She was out till 4 in the morning last night.
She's still a terrible sleeper.
She's a stinker, man. She takes after one of us. I'm not going to mention who was out partying all night long.
Don't look at me.
When they were 19 going on 20. All right, I'm going to say, although I did have a fake ID at age 19, going one time to long-lived coins at 150. And then I'm going to say...
How does it kneel on its own, Mrs. T? To leave that?
No, it's flat, and yeah. So if you want it for your collection at home, I would say like get a little stand like that. Maybe not like that. There you go. That balances. This bigger one tends to work a little bit easier, and that way I kind of like the certificate of authenticity behind it there, with AJ's signature in the background. There you go.
So I'm going.
Fasikas 160. Oh, Fasikas Toy World is in at 160, and there you go. And some real artistry there. No problem, Tuli. Thank you, Tuli, for being here and being so helpful. We really appreciate you. And so we'll start it over again. 160 going once. And then long-lived coins is out, but I think there was some interest there. Yep, at 150, and I'm going to say going 2 times. And then the next thing I'm going to do, if there's no other bidding that I can see, is I'm going to say sold. But I'll turn to my left because Mrs. T sees the bids before I do.
Tiger 165.
Ooh, Tiger at 165. Ooh, classic battle. Toy World versus Tiger. And oh boy, I hope this doesn't get ugly, my friends. Remember, this is a friendly competition, but the Tiger is on the prowl. The Tiger is on the prowl for the beautiful custom silver artwork by A.J. Bain, Arthur Bain. And here we go. Tiger going one time at 165. Going Tiger. Toy boat. Oh boy.
No. Don't
All right,
try.
going 2 times. Roman's messed me up over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another bid rolling in. All right, so the bid needed to be, let's see, Tiger was at 165, so he had to be at 170 or higher, and he is. He's at 171. And so Tiger, back to you. You'd have to be at 176 or higher, as Roman's getting me to...
Okay. So he said he has to go to another patient.
Oh, sorry, Tiger. Thanks for being here, amigo. Going 1 time to Toy World. Going 2 times to Toy World. And going once, going twice, and sold to Fasikas Toy World. Congratulations. Nice piece. I thought for a second Tiger might be doing a fake out there. Well, the old I got to go to a patient and sniperoo, and didn't happen. Kevin, sorry you came in just after at 183, and very close, but no cigar there. Let's see what we got here. As we're getting down to the final items here, guys. The morning has just flown by, and I've got lunch with my mom, who just had a birthday, in just a moment. Here you go. The last 2 Englehards that will be offered today. Start me off at $40, and let's go. And these are the not the landscape or horizontal. These are the vertical or portrait design. $40 on Engelhard's, the Big E with the bullhorns MC. And somebody refresh my memory. The MC stands for something chemical. Is that right? Unknowns at 45. Something mechanical, chemical, machine, chemical, or unknowns at 45 on the old Engelhards. And I know somebody here is going to be reminding me what the M stands
Mineral
for.
And chemical.
Mineral
RH.
and chemical. Thank
Of
you,
course,
RH.
Yep.
You know, I appreciate your knowledge, my friend.
That's one you haven't asked. It's a question for you.
I think I already asked that, Mrs. T. Don't you remember?
Actually.
Oh, boy. We better get more sleep.
Yeah.
All right. We got MB Games at 46 is what I'm looking at. Gary S is at 47. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to have Engelhard's go at 40. Those will probably hit somewhere in the 50 range, but we shall see. Gary S is in control at 47, and Thule confirms that. So I'm going to say going one time to Gary S. And not too far from Gary, Indiana. About a 25-minute, 30-minute drive.
RH at 48.
Oh, RH jumps in at 40. I knew RH wouldn't let Engelhard's go for that low. Gary S responds with 49. And let's see, Mark says mine was 8. I don't know what that. Mark,
Birthday.
Birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mark.
There you go, Mark. That's for you.
That was just a couple days ago.
And let's see. Mark, what other happy birthday sounds?
He's been celebrating.
Let's see. Oh, this might have been Mark after his birthday. I don't know.
Okay,
I gotta better unless he got to.
Pay attention.
All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. Happy birthday, Mark. Happy birthday, my friend. All right. Going one time.
Happy birthday to RH too. This was the 8th.
Oh, RH.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Birthday. Wow. And then somebody else is coming.
All kinds of birthdays around here. Bunch of June birthdays. All right. Mark says, no, I'm fine. He can handle himself.
Steve at 52.
Steve at 52. And was that going once? I'll say going twice. And
RH is at 53.
Oh, RH responds at 53. All right, guys. Enough of the sound effects. All right, Steve is at 55. Steve Oakey is at 55. And Welchko is here. Hey, Welchko. I don't know if you were here when Sherry was here. Well, Sherry was hanging out with us for a while. And maybe I'll see you around over there sometime. Steve Oakey is at 55. And I'm saying going once and then going twice. And so those of you other interested parties, now is the time to jump in, or else it's going to be gone. Going once, going twice, and sold to Steve at 55. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Next, I bought something kind of on a whim. I bought 2 actually and gave one to my darling Mrs. T, who puts up with me. And here it is. There you go. Mark, check this out. Mark, you tell us all about this. We'll let you be the narrator here. Australian wildlife. You got, let's see. It looks like a crow over there on the left side. Or is that a kookaburra? Just kidding. I know it's a kookaburra. Looks like a kangaroo and a koala. So you've got the trifecta of Australian wildlife. The kook, the roo, and the koala. And what are those called, Mark? The something bear? And there she is, the queen. This is from, what year is this from? Australia, $2. $2 make you holla. And 2021. Really teeny tiny over here. It says 2021. And it is 2 ounces of silver. 2 ounces of 999.49
Oh,
fine
wait,
silver.
Steve just wants one.
What's that?
Steve wanted just one bar.
Oh, Steve wanted
Yeah,
just one bar?
so,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And let's see. Unknown, are you starting me off at 60? That'll work. We'll start at 60 and see where this cool Australian coin goes. And so if Steve only wanted one, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Who is next, Thule? Do you happen to know?
Oh, Arch says he'd take the
Takes
other
the other one, please. You got it, buddy. And on the Australian wildlife, again, Mrs. T loves her wildlife coins, her animals, nature. She got one for her collection, which we'll be showing off sometime in the near future.
My full stack.
Your full stack video. Full stack. We have to get a sound effect for that. Full stack. All right, Steve Oakey's at 75. This is another one of those things. This is the first time I think I've ever noticed these. They must be collectible because you don't see them anywhere. I'm going to do a coin shop video tomorrow. Hickory Hills, Illinois. Matter of fact, the coin shop owner knows Sherry. They've both been in biz for a long time. And I think you'll like it. I picked this up over there in Hickory Hills, Illinois. And I'm looking at Jay Swartwood at 76.
Is this 1 ounce or 2 ounces?
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
This is 2 ounces, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 beautiful ounces, if I do say so myself. This is a pretty coin. I think that's why you wound up with one, Mrs. T.
It is. It is. Nice.
And it's not a monkey with a diamond floating down the Nile, but it is cool nonetheless. If anybody remembers that reference.
Yeah.
Steve Oakey is at 80. Mark says it's Perth mint. Oops. Oh, we're going black. I just goofed up my camera.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I hit it.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. Oh, no. Try it. Plug it in again.
Yeah.
I think I just goofed up my camera.
What'd you do? Hit it?
Here we go. Let me try this. Come on back, baby. Oh, no. Looks like your camera was unplugged. Select a different camera.
Yeah.
I think I just broke my camera. Might have to stop the auction here if the camera is broken.
What did you do?
I don't know. I knocked it with my hand. They can still hear the audio.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
But yes.
Oh no. Oh,
okay, hang on, guys. He's trying to get it back up.
Let's see the back. I can't show you anything right now.
TJF.
Oh, poor T. We might have to stop the auction here.
The audio we have.
Yeah.
The camera we don't.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. I bumped it with my wrist, and it says.
And the wildlife goes on. Yes, it is, Mark. It's a new one.
Oh man, let me.
No, there it is. It's on the little. You can see it on the tiny one. Oh, we can't see it on there. Hold on, guys.
Oh no, we're starting. Oh boy.
These like show you.
It says stash. Connected, but you guys aren't seeing it.
Hit it with the hammer.
Let me try one more thing. Let's see.
Pardon the delay. Yes, Thule, thank you.
Oh, I can go to maybe here.
It's trying to get. I could see it. We could see it.
Oh wait, I got an idea.
Okay, hold on. There, it's coming. I think.
All right. Woo.
Hold on,
man.
Guys, it should
you know what, guys? I'm a technical genius. I figured that out on the fly.
Well, you could see it, but we can't see it.
You can't see it?
Here it is. Okay, guys, you should see it now.
Brilliant. All right.
Yeah. Woo.
Sorry about that. Woo woo. All right, where are we at?
Steve wants to know we're still bidding on wildlife.
Yeah, we're still bidding on wildlife. I don't even know, after all that drama, I don't even know where we were or how that even happened.
We were at 80. Steve
all right, I'm going one time and get these critters off the screen. Oh, man.
I know. Sorry, Steve. That was a long delay.
Sorry about that. Okay. Going 2 times.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, unknowns at 85.
Unknowns at 85? Okay, unknowns at 85.
Steve's at 86.
Steve's at 86. Mm-hmm. And here we go. We're back at it. Oh, boy, oh, boy. That was That was a close one.
Just don't do that again, T.
I know. I'll keep my hands over here, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
Going once. We're at Steve Okie at 86. Going 2 times. And then the old pause for just a second or two.
Mm-hmm.
And going once. Going twice. Sniper time.
Tiger came in at 87, and then but Steve still came in at 88.
Wow, Steve must have done a backup just in case. Brilliant.
Wow.
And Tiger is back at 87.
But then,
Do tigers eat koalas? I don't know, but I'm sure they'd eat a kangaroo.
but
either way, I'm looking at
yes.
Tiger 87. Thanks, Mark.
And
then Steve Okie 88,
and then sold.
Yeah. And man, oh man, a flurry at the end there, but at the end of the day, Steve Okie takes it at $88.
It's nice.
Man, I should have bought more of those, Mrs. T.
Yeah,
those
are nice.
those
I
are
have one.
very pretty, and yeah, I knew when you saw it, you'd like it. All right, we'll see if the audience likes what they see here.
And it was a 2 ounce, right? Because Tiger was it a 1 ounce?
That was a 2 ounce. Yeah.
Nice.
That was a cool 2 ouncer.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. This is the last tea pour today. The tea logo pour. Lucky number 13. There you go. Bright and shiny. I know there's always the toned camp versus the shiny camp. You trying to scare me, Mrs. T?
Sorry.
Just kidding. And this is number 13 on the shiny. You get some pour lines in the back there. And I don't know, it's how many ounces? 1.92, $50 just for the silver content. $50 and go on the TheSilverStacker shiny pour for those who like the shiny. TJF is at 60. Lee says, oof. I don't know. And that's for the last wildlife.
Yes.
And we do love the wildlife. We're going down to the Smoky Mountains in the very near future. Maybe we'll see a bear down there. I have a friend who went down there not long ago and said that a mama bear and some cubs were trying to get into the garbage in their dumpster behind their cabin where they were, and it was quite the show. Unknowns at 65 on the TheSilverStacker original poured silver there. And it is bright and shiny. No tone. Left it like that for the folks who like the bright and shiny. And I'm going unknown, going 1 time. Unknown, going 1 time. Handmade in the USA by yours truly. If anybody knows any coin shops in the Gatlinburg area, let us know. Going 2 times. On the teapot. That would be a good price. These have gone for far north of that in the past, but hey, the market is the market. And this Saturday morning, there's 48 people here who say that should be the price right now.
How many ounces?
Just under 2. It's 1.9. 1.9 T logo. There you go.
Roman says we should go to the Ozarks.
I've been there a long time ago. It's been ages and ages and ages. Tigers at 67, right before the sold was hit. Tigers at 67. Ground Zero's at 68 on your little piece of tea history. Channel round Lucky 13. Baker's dozen. Yeah, we're still in the low numbers. I'll probably make more of those this summer. But you got the low numbers now. Long Live Coins is at 70. Unknown is at 75. That's a little more like it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your bidding. Much appreciated. And appreciation of the art. Okay, going 1 time. And how many of you, hopefully you saw the video with the 1970 Monte Carlo. That was, that was the most challenging piece I've ever done. Tuli's at 80. Tuli bumps it up to 80. And I don't know if I'll ever make another car, and B, if I do, it might be just like something for my personal collection, because that was a bear. And speaking of bears, that was a real there.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Hours and hours and hours of work. Going one time to Tuli at 80, and Mark takes over as Tuli bids, going 2 times to Tuli at 80. I know she has some toned ones. Maybe she wants a shiny one to go with her collection.
Tiger's out unless they're talking to each other.
Going once, going twice. So Tuli gets another piece for her collection. Thank you, Tuli. Appreciate you very much. And I remember one time a while back, Tuli bought some paper currency. And so I have one piece of paper currency and then something else in the big Libertad giveaway. Stick around. This, courtesy of Plumber Stacker. I'll have to go to his channel and do him the same favor. This is going to be our final grand prize, one only. There's only one. That's in just a moment, so stick around. But RH, I need you here. Calling RH, the human computer. This is our current auction, and some of you may know the history. I'm going to put my thumb over this side here on this paper currency, and I'll let you guess what it might be. And congratulations, Tuli. So you're seeing this side. You might be thinking, oh, it's a beat up old dollar, but it's special. Take a look at this side. You've got the word Hawaii, the name Hawaii stamped right on this dollar during World War II. These were issued, and so this is 1935. I think it's when everybody was posturing and it looked like the war was about to start. And somebody else can tell the history, but the Hawaii notes don't go for cheap. This will start at $20 on the Hawaii note, $20 on the Hawaii note. And the history is fascinating because I believe we were trying to thwart the efforts of the Japanese from using counterfeit money and flooding Hawaii with counterfeit money. So we made this. Charles is at 50. Charles knows this is something cool and historic. Yeah, Mrs. T, these you go to the coin shops, these go for big bucks.
No, I believe it. I've seen them with you. And I've asked you, wow.
And especially like if you're a history teacher or something like that and you want to really dive into the history. And there we go. Charles is at 50. I'm going to put it on this side so everybody can see Hawaii. All right. And I'm going to say going one time on the Hawaii note from 1935. Going 2 times on the Hawaii note. And we had a really good, strong bid there. Was that Charles? Charles came in with a hammer. And here's the auction hammer going once, going twice. Charles, nice purchase there. Congratulations. And we're just about to bid or offer those. Do I have another big one of these? Yep, right to my left. We're just about to offer that Libertad for. Ooh. that's gonna be a tough one. Oh, that question, it's gonna be really tough. But before we get to that, let me offer some numismatics, and winner can take one or both, whatever they want. And let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see. And I'm gonna start these for basically nothing. I'm gonna start these for $10. $10. That's insane. To grade it. To grade these coins for your collection, not to mention that this is proof 69 deep cam, same thing, proof 69. This one's a 1992S, this is a 1998S, starting at $10 each, and unknown is at 20. Unknown is at 20. Let me put this in. These are bright and shiny and pretty. There you go. You could see with the reflection that they are very, very nice. TJF is at 21. I just wanted to kind of gauge this and see where these would go, and starting them at practically nothing. And we've got some numismatists, some folks who want to add these to their collection. TJF is at 21. Unknown, you're out by $1. Unknown fires back at 22. We've got 2 guys interested. And then we are giving away this. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And I really appreciate Plumber Stacker. I'll have to go to his auction and check him out. All right, I'm looking at unknown at 22. Going one time before we get to that giveaway. Going 2 times to unknown at 22. And let's see, this is sniper time. Going once, going twice. And the price is per slab. So like I said at the beginning, unknown, do you want one or do you want both? Just behind TJF, just behind. Unknown, 1 or 2 left or right. Central Michigan, thanks for the heads up. Plumber has an auction tonight at 9:30 Eastern. And thanks for the heads up. Yeah. Good to know. I'll have to check that dude out. All right. So unknown. What's that?
The 98S.
Oh, unknown one's the 98. Boom. And there you go, sir.
Okay.
And so who was the other one? Was that TJF?
Right. Yes, right below.
So TJF, would you like the 1992S PCGS proof deep cameo? And there you go. There you go. We'll let you answer, and we'll see. And then we are going to do.
He's going to pass.
Going to pass?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else wants this? What was it going for? 22? Anybody else wants this for 22? They can have it for 22. And if not, it will live to see another day at another auction. Now, let me get this question right now.
Unknown says he'll take it.
Okay. Unknown will take it. There you go. Right. Thank you, Unknown. Thank you very much. All right. All right. This is incredible. Generosity from the community, from the Plumber Stacker. This is what you guys are going for. Let's see. I'll just balance it right there. And let's see. Hope the camera doesn't go out again. That would be catastrophic.
Do not mess with the camera.
All right. Here's your question. And this is going to be based really, really fast. Based on your prior knowledge, I have been very, very consistent for weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months and months. And on either Saturday or Sunday, I do a video premiere, and it's always at the same time. What time will tomorrow's Coin Shop video premiere be? And boom, you guys should know the answer to that one, because I've done my videos at the exact same time, week after week after week after week. And it's whoever, well, there's only one, Mrs. C.
Oh,
there's only going to be one winner.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one Libertad there. And I'll tell you what, I'll give a quarter. Do you have another one of those? I'll give a quarter to whoever came in second, which was my original prize. But Plumber came and blew everybody away.
Yeah, he did.
By giving that Libertad. And so let me scroll. And so this quarter is for whoever's in second. Let me scroll up here. 9:30. Who's saying 11? Oh, are you talking Australian time? I'm doing Central Time, guys. Central Time, not Australian time. Let me scroll here. I'm seeing the bidding.
Yep.
Let's see here. I'm looking. Mark said 7.
Yep,
Mark said red. Mark, TJF said no Morgan, not today.
No Morgan.
Next week. Joe Mama said 7 p.m. Nope. RH. Oh, RH again. Gets the Libertad. Congratulations, RH. Very nice. I don't know know how he does it. I know he's across the state line in Illinois. I do know that. Maybe the proximity makes him super fast, or he might train throughout the week with his fingers on the keyboard, like a very regimented training. Like he might do like finger curls and stuff like that, just to build up those finger muscles. Either way, let's see. Lee Coins is right after. So Lee, we'll put that in your package. Thank you, Lee Coins. Guys, thank you so much. We're going to go get ready to have lunch with my mom and celebrate her birthday. And
happy birthday to everyone having a birthday this month.
Yeah. And guys, thanks for being here. You guys always make it fun. We had some celebrities show up, some different channels, some channels that are bigger than mine. They came and said hello. And that was very cool to have that from the community. Go find Plumber Stacker. He's doing an auction. Very generous of him to help out mine. I'll go help out his tonight, hopefully. Mrs. T and I we've got some plans for tonight, but we'll make sure we jump in at least for a minute. Don't let me forget.
No, I won't forget.
You seem to be better at remembering stuff than me anyway. And let's see. Long Live Coin says much love.
Next week Sunday.
Next week's Sunday. Are we on for Sunday?
Yeah, because we have Cubs on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Next week, Sunday. That's right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a fun morning.
Thank you,
Fun morning, everybody. Let's hear it for Tuli.
Thanks, Tuli.
Let's hear it for Central Michigan Stacker.
Central.
And let's hear it for Mark, my buddy from down under. Bye, everybody. And we'll see you on Father's Day.
It is Father's Day.
Yeah,
You're
we'll have something just for the fathers. Okay, guys.
Boy. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.